Now to Thursday's massive prisoner swap.
Months in the making. So long that back before his death in February, Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny figured into the elaborate scheme. It came to fruition late that night at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. A rare, happy ending, Seth Doane tells us, that few saw coming.
That emotional homecoming was the result of intricate secret negotiations, which the White House called a feat of diplomacy. Among the Americans who were unjustly imprisoned in Russia and returning home were Paul Whelan, the veteran U.S. Marine, and Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, already advocating for other detainees.
Basically, everybody I sat with is a political prisoner, and nobody knows them publicly.
As many as 7 wrongfully detained Americans were left behind, including teacher Mark Fogel, sentenced to 14 years for carrying medical marijuana. But the family of Alsu Kurmasheva, a reporter with Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, got to embrace her on U.S. soil.
It was important to celebrate the return of our fellow Americans, but also having been involved in these matters for as long as I have been, I know the serious side of this.
John Sullivan, a CBS News contributor, was once the U.S. ambassador to Russia. Does this prisoner exchange give up something greater?
Absolutely. It just reinforces the value of the Russian government detaining wrongfully Americans in Russia to use for trades like this.
In all, 16 political prisoners were released from detention in Russia and Belarus in exchange for 8 Russians held in 5 other countries.
They stepped up. They took a chance for us.
President Biden hailed the multinational cooperation. Germany may have made the biggest sacrifice, freeing Vadim Krasikov, a convicted assassin working for the Russian state. He was given a hero's welcome by the Russian president himself.
Putin can say, with some accuracy, we take care of our own. If I send you to Berlin to murder someone, I won't leave you stuck there. I'll get you home.
As diplomats worked in secret, it was often up to family members, colleagues, and friends to keep the names and stories of those being held very much in the public eye. Paul Whelan's family pushed for his freedom for more than 5 years.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm home. Yeah. I'm never going back there again.
The Wall Street Journal kept Evan Gershkovich's story in the headlines.
She tries to stay positive.
And we traveled to Prague in January to find the outpouring of support to free Alsu Kurmasheva, led by her husband, Pavel Butorin.
I need to keep it together. I don't want emotion to get involved.
Early Thursday, they were among the families summoned to the White House for that surprise announcement.
We're anywhere in the Oval Office.
Yeah, love you so much.
Bye, see you soon.
Kurmasheva and her fellow freed Americans are now decompressing at a San Antonio military hospital. How do you stop someone like Putin from making a business out of this, capturing, throwing in jail Americans to get what he wants down the road?
Well, extremely difficult. My concern now is that other countries are going to see what the Russians have been able to do. So this is becoming not just a Russian problem, it's a global problem.